Alright, you guys. Retro Sonic games ranked from best to worst. Let's fucking do this. Yeet. We're doing a tier list, son. Alright, so let's just fucking hop in this shit, bro. I got my shit all set up here. Alright, so yeah, guys. Sonic the Hedgehog 1. Um, it's a classic, needless to say. You know what I mean? I don't think I would rank it an S tier, but yeah, I would definitely put it in an A tier category. I mean, the music is on fleek. You know, the controls are pretty good. My thing about old school Sonic is the controls were actually never that great. I always hated the lag when you're in the air. You know what I'm saying? Like you're trying to go backwards. There was that stupid fucking lag. But, you know, that's just how it was. And you learn to deal with it. But, anyways, yeah, bro. So, A tier for Sonic the Hedgehog 1. Alright, now, this one might get me into some trouble, but I think 2 is the best Sonic ever made. It may be nostalgia because it was the first Sonic game I ever played, but man, was it fucking fun. And it was the first game, you know, where you could have two-player mode with fucking Tails. And the co-op was trash. I mean, the co-op was so stupid, dude. Like, I feel bad for anyone who had to play as Tails. But, man, I just fucking love this game, dude. So there you go, S tier Sonic 2. Alright, Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Not everybody liked this game, man. But you know what? I'm gonna just put it in a B tier. Because I just gotta say, I think Sonic 3 had the best fucking soundtrack out of all of them. And I don't know if you guys knew this, but it was reported that like Michael Jackson was actually in one of the songs. The Ice Cap Zone, you can kind of hear him doing his, you know, iconic shout, his whoo. That's what people say anyway, so apparently his soul lived on through Sonic 3. That's pretty amazing. Well, I mean, he was alive for a good while after it came out, but you guys know what I mean. Um, but yeah, in terms of like the levels on Sonic 3, I don't know, man. The look of it changed, and I think I just kind of preferred 2 better, but it was still a fucking great game. So, anyways, Sonic and Knuckles. Holy crap, this game, bro. Sonic and fucking Knuckles, dude. You know, dude, I just don't know what to say about Sonic and Knuckles. I think I'll just put it in B. Great game, you know what I mean? It was just, I don't know if it was necessary, you know what I mean? Like, Mushroom Zone was awesome. I remember the first level I loved. But it felt to me like after Mushroom Zone, the levels started getting a little bit repetitive. To the point where, you know what? I might even put it in C tier. Forgive me, guys, okay? Forgive me. Don't kill me, bro. I'll be honest with you guys. I never got far in that game, but I do know the levels. Same with Sonic 3. I mean, to be honest with you, pretty much all of them. I never got that far, without the help of codes, of course. But, anyways, my fucking cat is tearing up the goddamn couch. We have a couch next to my door, so apologies if you can hear that. Alright, so Sonic Spinball. Oh, Sonic Spinball, bro. What do I say about this game? I'm sorry, dude. I just thought it was kind of dumb. I think it was just Sega trying to cash out on a popular icon. That's really all it was. Sonic Spinball, to me, you know, it was just like a mini game in one of the Sonics. What was it? You know, Sonic 3, I think it was, where you're like in a jukebox. Or not a jukebox, but a fucking, you're in a pinball machine, I think it is. Sorry, guys, I'm old. I forget shit. But, yeah, bro, Sonic Spinball to me, I mean, it was fun for what it's worth, but it wasn't anything like the other games, dude. You know what I mean? It was a pinball game. I just thought it was kind of corny, but you know what, man? That's just my fucking opinion. Let's see what time we're at here. 5 minutes. All right. So, Sonic 3D Blast. Blasting out that ass, bro. Now, I know some of you guys are going to think I'm going to put it in D tier. No, actually, I thought for a 3D game, it was actually decent. Let me just put it this way, okay? It was a step above Sonic Spinball, alright? It was an actual 3D adventure game. You know, where you could venture forth throughout the area. You weren't just in, like, one place. I really wish, you know, Saturn would have capitalized better on Sonic. It would have saved Sega, in my opinion, but unfortunately, we got 3D Blast. I forgot the exact reasoning as to why that was. But yeah, dude, they didn't. I think they just didn't have time. You know, I sound like James Ralph. You know, didn't have time. 540, gotta fucking watch the kids. Must be Sonic's. That must be James' favorite Sonic game, right? But anyways, for what it's worth, I thought it was decent. So, all right, guys. So this is the Game Gear Sonic the Hedgehog. Holy crap! Let me just say this, okay? I'm gonna put it in B tier simply because of this. For a Game Gear game, it really wasn't bad. I mean, there was only so much you could do with the Game Gear. It didn't have the blast processing, as they called it, you know, which was basically just like how fast a game could run. I guess more or less how fast the RAM was, because it actually was faster than the SNES. The only thing about the SNES was it was pretty much better in every other way, you know what I mean? If you had the original Genesis, you probably have eye problems because the picture was so goddamn dark. It's ridiculous. But thank God for HD ports now, so at least you can use those with the Genesis Minis. And I'm sure there's probably like some custom made, you know, actual Genesis ones. I think my favorite Genesis is the Genesis 3. It's just, I don't know, man, it's beautiful to me, bro. It's like a Genesis Mini, but it's got that thickness and that girth to it. It's a very beautiful system, bro. So anyways, yeah, Game Gear, I never owned it, but I've played it a little bit on emulator. It's decent. You know, they could have done a worse job. Let's just put it that way. All right, you guys. So this is something that I did own. The Tiger Electronics Sega, bro. Tiger Electronics Sonic, I mean to say. Oh my Lord Jesus. What do I say about this? I mean, for an oscillator, if you want to call it that, you know what I'm saying? Like, should I put it in S tier? No. It's not quite an S tier. I mean, I don't really know how to rank this because it's like there's only so much you can do with a Tiger Electronic. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I guess D tier. You know, I think they could have done more with it. Yeah, dude, it was very, very, very simplistic. There was like maybe 2 or 3 different enemies. They even had like a Sonic 2 and a Sonic 3, I think. I only owned the first one, but yeah, dude, I mean, I think they could have added something more to it. Even for an oscillator screen, you know what I mean? Because I remember, dude, I had this Ninja game for the fucking Tiger Electronics. This shit was fire, bro. Like, there were some good Tiger handheld games. Don't let angry video game turd steer you otherwise. That guy, half the time, doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's not a real gamer. He just likes movies. You know what I mean? But, anyways, let's not get started on that fucking guy. Alright guys, so my last one, this is Sonic CD. And you know what, bro? I think I'm gonna put this at A tier. Simply because the levels, dude. The levels in Sonic CD, it reminds me of like Toe Jam and Earl. It's very trippy. And I just thought they did a really great job with creativity. I know some of you guys are gonna have, direct opposite opinions on that, but to me, I just think like in terms of creativity and just you know setting the bar different, I think they did a great job with Sonic CD. So there you guys go. There's my tier list, bro. Sonic 2. You know, I gotta be honest, bro. I don't think Sonic 2 is really S tier. I don't think there really exists a Sonic game that is S tier. And the main reason I say this was simply because the controls. I don't think there was ever a Sonic game that actually had good controls. That is like old school Sonic, you know what I mean? To me, it was just always jank, and that's why I always had trouble with Sonic, dude. It was that goddamn lag, dude. When you're in the air, you gotta like, you don't go left right when you press left. You got that extra lag. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to explain. That hang time, I don't know, not hang time, but like, he's stubborn. When he's in the air, he's stubborn, dude. And I don't know why that is. You know, I guess they were trying to follow some kind of physics with that. I don't really know, but it's not like that in other games. There are many other games that don't do that, like when you're in the air. You know what I mean? The controls are better. And I never got used to that, especially because you're going so fast. That's another thing that they screwed up on. It's kind of like they made it too fast because of the controls, how it's kind of slow. They actually fucked up having blast processing, And I can say that as a Sega fan. So, anyways, guys, I got to be careful. I don't want to go over time here, but yeah. 12 minutes in. So there you guys go. Hope you enjoyed my first tier list. Maybe this can get me some views. No, it won't, but it was still fun. I can guarantee you this will not get me a lot of views, but it's all good, man. I'm probably going to make one or two more. You know what I'm saying? I think these are kind of fun to do, and I think it just kind of is a great way to just spread knowledge and wisdom on different video games and shit like that. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.